What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're going to go into the Discord and let everybody know that we are live. Where's the videos? Wow. All right, there you go. Everybody knows. So, we're going to share this screen and show you guys what we got cooking up. Today, we're going to show this entire screen. Yes. Aha. Aha. Okay. We cooking. So we got a lot of ups and downs going on. All right. So today is Monday, of course, first day of the trading week. And we came into today, things are kind of, you could say, uncertain, right? Had a big move down from the SPY last week, leading into Friday. And we came right down to that gap fill level that I talked about yesterday in our live. And if you attended, if you paid attention, you would have made some good money, right? Because we literally said that 576, 577 is the area of the gap fill. And when the gap is filled, then you could expect a reversal. All right. So you could see that on the daily chart if you go to that time frame. But what is cooking up? We have Eli Lilly as one of the main stocks that we're watching, and we're in this trade. All right, this is one that we are in, and you guys have some live action um, in front of you. We got Eli Lilly at the bottom area, and it was a same week expiration, meaning pretty much the riskiest thing you could do in the options world, right? Same week expiration, meaning if it doesn't hit your strike, then you out, right? Pretty much worth nothing. So we have a couple of days left on this option. It is an 850 strike. It's pretty far, right? Now the thing is, because we have a decent amount of time, right? Even though the strike is far, the premium will still hold up to a certain degree because we have 4 days until Friday. All right. It's not just going to go to zero. Right. So if Eli Lilly moves on up, then all the strikes within distance will be moving up as well in premium. All right. So, I mean, if this gets to 850, all the merrier. But we are definitely up. Let's take a look at percentage. We are looking at a percentage on this. Yeah, not too crazy. It was like 12%, right? Earlier, and then now it's like 5%. It's floating around, and it's definitely because I'll say the same week premium, same week expiration is a factor. Eli Lilly by itself is a factor. The volume up and down is a factor. So even though we made this big move up, we are not really seeing the reflection in the premium. But green is green, right? So we're gonna make sure we keep that on watch. And then the second one is Meta. All right, Meta was the crazy one that we talked about yesterday and this week. And right now we are pretty much under this 15-minute 50 EMA. We pushed down and then we pushed up and we're just sitting sideways. So these are the two trades that we took. We're green, right? It was like 5% up, or I think 7%. So we're not seeing much big movements from these setups, right? Today's a really sideways type of day. And I do want to talk about the ones that are moving. All right. So the ones like Eli Lilly, we want to understand. All right, what makes this one one stock, that wants to move today, and the other ones don't really want to move. So we gotta look at the healthcare sector, which is what Eli Lilly represent. Well, it's inside the health sector. So the ticker that represents the health is XLV, and this one has been pushing up since last week, and it was the main reason why I decided to go with the Eli Lilly trade because if the sector is pushing up, it's only going to help the stock push up as well. And coming into Monday, you can see the sector pretty much broke through highs and it's at a resistance, which it did affect Eli Lilly, and you can see how these two do move together, right, at the same time. So it's important to watch them two together if you want to trade it. All right. So what are we looking for in terms of the targets on Eli Lilly? Honestly, it already pretty much hit its target for a day trade. Now, if you're expecting it to go further, it will be for anything, um, like a swing, right? It is 3:14 in the afternoon, so we only have 45 minutes left to trade today. And what I have my eyes on is this huge move up, right? This was about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, about 3 weeks ago. And this was an insane $100 move. This went from 750 to 850 in 45 minutes. Now, I'm not sleeping on that, all right? Y'all, some people forgot about that, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is the range, right? Notice we pulled all the way back down, right? And we held this support level from a higher time frame, and then we started trending up, right? We're about halfway through to that top, and I'm seeing this as having a great chance at pushing up towards this high, 824. All right. So if we get anywhere close to that, some good money right there. So we're just gonna keep this 824 on watch. We're gonna zoom in. This is the 15-minute chart. So just notice the situation is that we was in the 700s, and 800 is a psychological number. It's a pretty big number, and we tried to break it Friday, and we actually got it right at the close. So that showed me that they could have pushed it or we wanted to, but they waited to the very last minute, which is telling me something bullish, right? They're playing some games. And then we actually got above it yesterday, Sunday, right? And then we pulled back all the way down, market open. And I'm like, okay, well, using simple, basic 101, trading 101, higher highs, higher lows is an uptrend. So this made a higher high. This could potentially be a higher low than the previous one, which is here, looking something like, come on, I gotta draw this a little bit better. Is this gonna actually draw? Okay, good. Something like this. All right, so that higher low is creating an environment for a higher high. What I'm gonna do now is just duplicate this, and I'm gonna just drag it. Let's put that right. I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative. Put it on that high, and we're gonna back up, bow, 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 right at about 809, 810, right? Respecting this trend. So you can see as we're pushing up right now in this 15-minute chart, paying attention not only to this trend line channel, we're going to take a break from that and shift our attention to the EMAs, right? These two diagonal lines that are moving. Notice the blue line was over the yellow, right? Crossed to the downside, meaning we're in a downtrend. Then we cross back above, right? That's a sign of an uptrend. The quickness of that is actually bullish. That's a little bit more detailed, but notice when we crossed over, right, we pulled back to that 9, which is one of my strategies that I teach. You don't know, now you know. You're welcome. And now you could see we have an opportunity to push up from this 90 EMA. But not only that, we have this key level, right? It's horizontal level from a higher time frame. that is being used potentially could potentially be used as support as well. All right, you got volume increasing on that last candle, which is telling you we have some activity at this level. All right, now what I'm doing during the day is looking at what's going on with the overall market. This is the SPY, and it's been pushing up. All right, the SPY has been pushing up, which means we have an overall bias for the market and the stocks to push up as well. All right, so I got y'all. I'm on YouTube, so if you guys got any questions, let me know. Let me know. If you guys got any questions, any tickers you want me to take a look at, drop it in the chat box and let's get the party rolling. All right. If you guys don't know, we have a 6-week mastermind, and that is happening January 26th. And it is one of the best values you could get in the trading education market. It's only you can get it for less than $100 per week, and it's going to include everything that I know in trading, pretty much 2 classes a week, including some live trading. You're going to learn my entire trading, all my strategies. That by itself, I'm just saying, it's worth more than $1,000 at least. So I have 4 different patterns that I use over and over, and it's a system that has been back tested, proved, and using for you guys in the Discord for years. So if you guys want to know the ins and outs of how to do it, how I analyze, how I find stocks, how I manage my risk, how I'm able to know that the SPY is continuing to go up right now and not be confused, or how I'm able to do this live and just still be confident in what I'm doing. That is what I'm equipping you guys with in this mastermind. Everything from psychology down to charting. You guys will learn it all. And we have a special discount that will sadly be ending at midnight. It is $100 off. So instead of $600, you'll be getting it for $500, right? For 6 weeks, 15 live classes, and a bunch of resources. Yeah, you're going to be flooded literally everything you need for less than 600 bucks. So the offer ends tonight for the $100, and then it will go to 600, and then next week is going to be 699. So on top of that, sorry but not sorry, it's limited to only 10 people, and pretty much almost there. So if you guys want to secure a spot, go ahead and hit the link in the bio, send me a DM if you got questions. Payment plans are accepted, and let's keep the show going. All right, Eli Lilly's pulling back to the 90 EMA, but it's not looking like it has any strength, right? It is 322. The market has been iffy all day, so I'm not looking or expecting the market to do anything right now. Technically, it is kind of doing something because it's now starting to push up. On this 4-hour chart, you can see that this push up is really small to a degree, and we're still at this 90 EMA, which it has to prove itself, right? The candle is still open. It could close red and come down, right? So be careful. Even though we're pushing up in the short term, which is it's kind of weak candles. I'm not really confident in that on this 15-minute chart. All right, we can back up and see this is not really a strong move up. It's kind of like, I want to move up, but I'm not really sure how far. All right. Let's see. Any tickets you guys want me to call out? I got you. AVGO, this is an interesting pattern because this was the megaphone, right? I remember there was once upon a time when I didn't really know the names of these patterns. Like I knew the bear flag, bull flag, but something like a megaphone. It's interesting because like the highs are getting higher, but also the lows are getting lower, and it's like expanding like a megaphone. So I drew it, and basic trading concepts tells you once a level is broken, expect it to be retested as resistance in this case, before we continue going down. So we could be seeing that play out on AVGO. If we do get below 221, potentially hold that as resistance, only then would I be confident in us going down. But until then, the market is still uncertain. It could be a fake out to the downside, and then it could come back inside this big megaphone and hold it as support. So, what am I saying? I'm saying chill out, right? We don't really know what's happening with the overall trend right now. So we gotta tread lightly, like Walter White, Heisenberg. Mr. Heisenberg. Um, yeah. So Eli Lilly is in our swing trade channel. So we're originally planning to swing this trade, and Meta is, like I said, is everything today is like iffy. Um, and yeah, definitely wanted to more come on here to just show you guys Eli Lilly, give you guys reasons, give you guys targets, which I already did. And let's see. Tesla did something good, went up today and it's coming down. So we could trade all these. Like all these are very tradable. Like puts right now, very tradable. 10-20%, very tradable. Look at this. Right, very, very tradable. If you understand the EMAs, if you understand the trend, if you understand nothing is likely to happen right now. The volume is dropping. So what's the questions? What's the questions? Maria, all right, that 5 minute candle open above the daily high level I have of 800. Is he breaking up for everyone or just me? Not sure. All right. So if y'all got any tickers, the market is pretty boring right now. So I'm saving most of my gems for the mastermind. I'm not gonna give you guys all the strategies and everything, but this is more just for you guys. If you want to ask any questions, go over anything. But I think I already gave you guys a lot. I gave it to you um pretty fast. Hopefully processed it. But that's the thing in the mastermind, everything is gonna be written down step by step. And you have me to help you help explain it all if you don't fully understand it, which you probably won't, right? Um, because I wouldn't expect anyone to fully understand something that they haven't really, seen before, right? And that's why the person-to-person mentorship is super important, because a lot of people think they know, but they're not really clear, right? They understand, but they don't really realize, right? And there's levels to it, and then it's only until the money's down the drain, then it's like, yeah, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? But the 6 weeks is pretty much, yeah, that's the purpose of the 6 weeks. It's 6 weeks. It's not 6 months, right? I'm not expecting you to be like, all right, let's spend the next 6 years learning this, or it's like 6 months. This is 6 weeks, a month and a half, right? When you come into this, you're not going to leave the same trader after 6 weeks, and I'll make sure of that, right? As long as you show up, come to classes, everything will be recorded. So if you can't make it each class, you just rewatch it. But yeah, that this is the best value I've ever offered, hands down, with the level that I'm at, with the ability to explain things. And then you look out on the market, right? Go and look at your favorite traders Ask them how much they're charging. Ask them what they're offering. Ask them how much help their personal help they're giving you one on one and all that everything. You're gonna see how amazing this deal is. All right. So it's only until midnight, right? $500 for 6 weeks. After that, it's going back to six. Then it's going to seven. And then after that, don't know when I'm gonna have another one. All right. So this is a great opportunity, and like I said, Meta is not doing nothing. Let me see. Nothing is doing nothing. Well, Eli Lilly is pulling back. If you want to pay attention to stuff that is moving, AMD is not doing anything. So you can see how a day like this could have people frustrated because nothing is happening. Imagine you get into an option and then doesn't move anywhere. And actually, you might lose money even if it does move in your direction because the premium decays so much from the time, from the volume. That amount of volume when you entered was high, but now it's low, so the premium dropped, right? So all these little things is affecting the option, and this is just surface level. If you don't know these things, you're gonna have a hard time with options because these are major things that affect the price. All right. So if you're ever confused about, oh, why did the option do this? Why did the option do that? You need to take this course. You need to stop playing with yourself. Stop trying to figure it out all by yourself and save yourself some stress, save yourself some money, time, energy. Um, yeah, this is something we take serious and we make sure that the teaching is serious. Um, but also, playful. Right. All right. So nothing on this screen. Let's take a look at the watch list from my my original screen. I think it's on one of these right here. Nope, here. All right. Let's see. DJT, my brother Brian. Let's go. My brother Brian called this one out. DJT is the hottest one on the watch list. So you see how I found this stock? Simply going to my watch list and seeing what's on the top of the list. That's it. You could have caught a move like this. Imagine that. Shout out to Luke and shout out to Maria, by the way, for signing up for the 6-week mentorship. Let's go. Y'all some real ones. All right, let's see. Uber. Luke says Uber. Uber City. Yeah, Uber, man. They're trying to get these cars off the road. They're trying to get these cars off the road. We're going to analyze Uber. I am just going to, I got to go to this YouTube. How do we take care of this? Nope. 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 All right, cool. So I'm going to go right back here. All right. So we're tapping that right there. Good. So we're going to go to Uber. First things first, weekly chart. Back to 2020. It was about $13, went up to 18. Now look at this nice swoop we got here, right? This is why it's important to just draw your good levels and leave it on there, because you might come back and that could be $1 million opportunity. I don't know when I drew this. Could have been in 2021, right? But I don't really look at Uber too often, but maybe I should. Luke says higher lows, ascending triangle on a weekly. Okay. I'm seeing a nice cup with a handle. But this handle already broke out, which is interesting. And then, like you said, a higher high, you know, you just draw some stuff, right? Draw some trend lines, duplicate it, drag it. I pressed the wrong button. I think I hit delete. Look, look. All you got to do is hit that button right there. One-on-one session. Okay. I see you. One-on-one session. All right. So I think I just hit duplicate, right? Oh snap! My boy just signed up. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all really supporting. I really feel grateful right now. Thank you, God. All praise go to God. On the live. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna just see how the price is reacting to these lines. All right. See how clean that is? How did I know to put it there and not here? You just gotta observe, right? Just use your eyeballs. Right? God-given eyeballs. Take a look. See how it respected it here on these candles, and it's respected this one. If I put it here, it wouldn't have touched any of these candles. This one, slight touch, not really. This one, yeah. All right. So what we're seeing is a nice little flag. So we could, if we break above this high right here, all we're saying is if we break above that high, we could get to the next high. It ain't rocket science. This is a weekly chart. So I don't think you want to make your entries on a weekly, right? So you would go down to a lower time frame and see what opportunities, how could you enter in on any support levels, right? That will help me will help guide the price as it's going up. Right? You could use a hard level like a support or use an EMA that will guide the price as it goes. So you could use both. All right. You say you want to go lower. Let's see. 4. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay. Pushed up above this 50 EMA. All right. Notice it was below it the whole time. Crossed over, pushed up above it, came down, held as support. It's like a double bottom type of action on that 50 EMA right there. And if it holds this, right, the next high is right here, 68. So we got 65.94. Could see some action towards this area, right? This level would have to hold as some support. Why? Because this is the previous high, right? All we're doing is playing level to level, right? So I'm gonna talk more about my strategies, more about my patterns in the 6-week mentorship. It's about to go down, and today's the last day to get that $100 off. So if you guys are interested, hit the link in the bio. We're gonna be talking about every trading strategy I use, risk management techniques, entry, exit techniques. Psychologies would be huge, right? That's gonna be something very unique that yeah came. We had a psychology workshop last week, so if you guys want to record, it's available, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy with to what the community is being built into, and I'm appreciative and grateful to have everyone here. All right. So the link is in the bio to join the free version, which is the tier one. If you want the day trade alerts, that will be tier two. And if you want access to live trading each week, that's tier three. All right. So we'll catch you guys in the next one, and appreciate you for coming through. Peace.